If I do it, you won't get in.
There he is. I've got all of you there. No, you don't have to go one way.
Oh, God.
Hi, Marco.
Hey! Don't move. Big smile.
Forget the moment during that summer when I fell in love with you. We were sitting on the football bleachers, looking up at the stars. You looked into my eyes, and you told me that Pulp were your favourite band. I was so moved by this that to try and woo you, I enlisted 6 all-American teenagers and 1 Dutchman with a guitar to help me to perform Something Changed, which was the song that we came down the aisle to Thanks for the noises. Which was the song we came down the aisle to earlier. At the end of the summer camp talent show, we performed this song. And on the night of the performance, there was a thunderstorm. As we got up to perform, the rain hammered down on the corrugated iron roof of the camp amphitheatre. The rain was so loud, and we didn't have a microphone or an amp. So despite Sarah sitting quite near the front, she never heard a thing that we were actually singing about. Nevertheless, oh, that was quite good, wasn't it? Nevertheless, when it came to saying our goodbyes in the city of Boston the next day, I told you that I knew that in some form we were going to know each other for the rest of our lives. And that was really awkward for the other people that were there at the time. I remember sitting on the plane, watching the lights of America disappearing behind me, and wondering where you were, and if I'd ever see you again. And look at us now. Make more noises when I turn the page. You're actually making it harder now. Sarah, you made my life a joy. You are my best friend, and I can't imagine any scenario that would be improved, that wouldn't be improved by having you there. The next bit was a joke about the stag do being improved by not being there. I'm going to skip over that bit now. They say your wedding day is meant to be the best day of your life. And today has been, on the whole, very pleasant. If a little tiring. But it's not the best day of my life. The best days of my life are the ones that have already been. And the ones that we've already shared. And the ones that are still yet to come. They're the days when we pack up a thermos of coffee and we go walk into the countryside. They're the Saturday evenings where we stay in and we watch Michael McIntyre's the boy with the curry. There are Sunday mornings where you make your blueberry pancakes and we eat them listening to 6 music. Those are the best days of my life, and I can't wait to spend even more of them with you. Cheers everybody, thank you.
Wow. So let's get straight into it. Hello everyone. I hope you've all got a drink handy because you're really going to need it. My name is Roberto, for those of you that don't know who I am, and yes, I am very acutely aware that I look like a pretty old 19-year-old or a very fresh 45. I'm also aware, and I'm constantly reminded, mostly by Will, that I look like Moby from the Middle Island Little. And yes, Dr. Eggman, if you have a real job. I think we can all agree that this has been a truly wonderful day, celebrating the matrimony of two of the most delightful, charming, caring, and kind-hearted people that I have the pleasure and privilege of knowing. I feel truly honoured to be here before everyone today giving this speech, and I'd like to take this opportunity to raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Samwell. Yeah.
All empty glasses.
To Sarah, you look absolutely enchanting, wholly radiant, the real angel of the north.
Angel of the north.
Whenever I'm visiting you and Andrew, the sun always seems to shine, as if I'm travelling right into the centre of a heartwarming novel, set in an idyllic part of the English countryside. I can already feel the warmth of welcoming personality before I've even stepped foot out of my own front door. I adore being greeted by a robust hello, along with an equally robust cup of Yorkshire tea. After I've drunk my weekend bag on the floor, I know I'm guaranteed a mint holiday when I come to stay. I'm so grateful that it feels like not a day has passed when I'm chatting to you, and I'm beyond appreciative that I can call you my friend. Even if you did have quite a stern word with me and Andrew once after a night out when we were laughing pretty hard at how funny we think we are at 3 o'clock in the morning when you needed to be up pretty early. Could have been more than once. It's incredibly admirable how quietly determined you are, how much heart and soul you put into your career, along with how smart and capable you always will be for the rest of your life. You're the perfect compliment for my best pal, and I'll be forever grateful for how happy you make him feel. I'll be forever thankful for how much you make him laugh, and you're a true blessing for how much you support him in all of life's endeavours. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you. I'd like to raise a glass to Sarah. To Sarah. You not looking soundly at night, knowing that Andrew Samwell is teaching the next generation. Hundreds and hundreds of children taught by our man Andrew here, heading out into the big bright world, armed with an unsettlingly vast knowledge of obscure vinyl records, bizarre Radio 6 exclusives, and an encyclopedic level understanding of all 40 seasons of Doctor Who. Yes, here we have a man keeping tweed right in fashion, although hanging on by a thread. I told you he did. Yes, Andrew Samwell, a man that can't eat Jaffa cakes properly. To this day, Gina, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you right now. To this day, I'm still staggered by this Jaffa cake consumption method. And I've been waiting a long time to share this story in a forum like this. Everyone knows the correct way, yes? Say it with me. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. Well, Andrew, he said that, didn't he? This guy will firstly eat around the middle of the Jaffa cake, which I sort of get. That's like saving your roast potatoes and gravy till the end. on your Sunday dinner. Opening the biggest present last on Christmas Day. Or letting off the biggest firework last on bonfire night. Completely understand. The next step is where it starts to spiral a little. He'll next sort of scrape the sponge off the bottom of the Jaffa cake with his teeth.
Can you imagine it?
Which I'd imagine is quite a sight in itself. I have to add, I've never actually seen him do it live, but I'll be honest, I don't really want to. So after this poor Jaffa cake has been half massacred, his bottom lopped off, we move downward to the final circle of hell. He places the remaining chocolate and orange into his mouth to let the chocolate dissolve. He then removes the orange jelly disc to briefly inspect it, hoisting it aloft like prey. And only then, only after this ordeal, total eclipse. I'm curious actually, Paul, is it hereditary?
Not learned to hate.
He gave me... Very good, very good. When Andrew first asked me to be his best man, it wasn't over a pint, a bit of FIFA, or a half-cut kebab, like what I'd imagine men do. This fella called me, clearly on his lunch break, like a quick little job to tick off the to-do list, similar to paying the council tax or booking an appointment at the doctor's office. I would imagine this is what proper manly men do. Nevertheless, it was an enormously proud moment for me, and I teared up instantly. I spent the next few minutes outside the back of the office, collecting my thoughts and trying to process what had just been said and what had just been asked of me. Completely overwhelmed with emotion over the significant gesture from my truly magnificent best friend. I couldn't put into words what I felt, and I'm still struggling to find those words today. Amongst all of the cacophony of noises, thoughts, and countless memories in my brain, I vividly remembered when me and Andrew were kids, and he said to me that I was going to be his best man, when we started to contemplate all those parts of growing up which are so regular for most of us here today. Having that memory catapulted back to the forefront of my mind, with all of the whimsical delight that comes with it, and hearing your best friend come good on his word after so many years as pals, is something I will cherish and hold dear forever. I couldn't have been more jubilant then, and standing here now, seeing my friend tie the knot with the love of his life before all of you wonderful people, fills my heart to its brim, and then some. I could go on for hours, but to close, I'd like to say that a couple of times during and after Andrew's stag, he mentioned to me that he'd made the right choice, calling me the best man. I'll tell you folks, it's great not being called the best man, but it's really special being the best man for the best bloke. So finally, I'd like to raise a glass to Andrew Sambo. I'd also like to shout out Callum and Josh. You helped me pull the stag together at a really difficult time for me, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd also like to shout out all the lads on the stag as well. Chaz, Dan, Sam, James, Callum, Will, Nick, Josh, Tina. Thank you for being there and making it an excellent trip to mark the occasion. Thank you everyone. One final time.